Aloha, everyone. Michelle Melendez with Blossom Inner Wellness and StandTogetherHawaii.com. And I just wanted to do a quick video on learning who could be responsible for what's happening over in LA. Is all this mishap and all this negligence is a bunch of BS, in my opinion. I think this is by design, and I'm going to show you why. So let me just do a quick screen share before I do. Shout out to the aceofcoins.com. If you want to lower your taxes or stop your taxes, if you want to buy your Bitcoin tax-free, license your face, your image. So big tech has an issue using your image, which it's using every single day. You can go to aceofcoins.com, and also shout out to the Voice of Kona Radio 100.5 FM. Mahalo if you're listening on the island. So if you're listening on the island, I'm going to just kind of describe to you what I'm going to be showing here. I'm doing a screen share of Malibu, and the picture below, and this is from Hustle Bitch on YouTube, and the picture below is of Malibu on the fire and also Malibu not on fire. And take a look at this. Just want to show you guys this a little bit. Oh, let me go ahead and share the make sure I share the sound. Share sound. Okay, there we go. Cancel and go. So look at this here, you guys. All the trees are up. Here's some leaves, some branches. The houses are gone. Okay, all the houses are gone. There's nothing. There's no foundation, no refrigerator, no stove, no toilet, but just like Maui. So just like Maui. And then Sunset Boulevard. I want to show you guys the car, which is right here. This is a car on fire. Just a car, because cars naturally burn in a forest fire, right? Or a wildfire. They just catch fire. But the trees, they're not burning at all. I want to show you guys this right here, because I do want to explain to you who possibly is behind this. And this guy just nails it.
Best and worst
Oh,
foods for
sorry
your
about that.
liver.
3, 2, 1, skip.
About the cause of the campfire. The fire killed.
Gas and Electric Company.
PG&E is revealing new details tonight about the cause of the campfire. The fire killed 85 people in and around Paradise more than a year ago.
This is the same company which even back in 2019 was notorious for causing fires because of their faulty lines. After the Paradise fire, it came out that PG&E had caused 1,500 fires in 6 years. Just let that number sink in. And there was so much evidence against them that in 2019, they ended up admitting responsibility for the Paradise fires.
Also breaking this noon, PG&E has pleaded guilty to 84 counts of involuntary manslaughter for its role in the worst wildfire in California's history.
On behalf of PG&E, how do you plead to violation of Penal Code Section 192B, involuntary manslaughter, as a felony concerning the death of David Young as alleged in count 85 of the indictment?
Guilty, Your Honor.
So guilty. They pleaded guilty. No contest. They pleaded guilty to this. So the reason why I'm showing you guys this is not to cause blame on PG&E, because honestly, it's this is by design, everybody, and I want to show you who's behind the PG&E, and it's going to be no surprise to you. But let me just show you here who owns. Move this over here. Who owns PG&E? Who owns, as of September 2024, the largest stockholders in PG&E Corporation? Oh my gosh, BlackRock. Wow, shocker there. Vanguard's down here, but BlackRock #1. Who owns the Hawaii Electric? BlackRock. Who owns the North Carolina Electric? BlackRock. Who let me show you this. So the reason why I wanted to share this is because these are the people that are the same people that are stockholders or stakeholders in the renewable energy companies. Because who is the largest stockholder in the largest renewable energy company is BlackRock. In fact, let me just show you guys that. Do a new screen share. The top 3 renewable energy companies, Iberdrola, SA, Qatar Investment Authority and BlackRock are the largest stakeholders in the largest renewable energy company in the world. The second largest, GE, Vernova Inc., Vanguard and BlackRock, and NextEra Energy Inc., Vanguard and BlackRock, largest stakeholders. So what's going on with this? Here's what's going on. The Qatar Investment Authority is the largest investor in stockholder in the largest investment company. And so right next to Qatar, which is a country, is Saudi Arabia. And this is a 15-minute city called The Line that's already in Saudi Arabia that they are creating. No roads, no cars or emissions. It will run 100% renewable energy, and 95% of the land will be preserved for nature. 95% of the land will be preserved for nature, not for people. People's health and well-being will be prioritized. That means more rules and regulations over transportation and infrastructure. That means total control of how you travel. Unlike traditional cities, the line will eventually accommodate 9 million people and will be built on a footprint of just over 21 square miles. That is totally disgusting. And who owns most of the investment companies? The foreign bankers, everybody. They own most of the investment companies. They own BlackRock, most of Vanguard. They own the military industrial complex, the IRS, and so much more. I do want to do another screen share because you guys have got to see this clip that was sent to me by a friend of mine. But before I do that, I do want to let you guys know that they are trying to say, oh, these people, you know, the incompetence. Okay, it's not incompetence. This is not anything close to incompetent. This is by design. And how can you have something this massive not be by design, you guys? It's so huge and disgusting. So I do want to share this here. A friend of mine from National Security sent me this. This is a UFO, just means unidentified flying object, doesn't mean UFO, doesn't mean space aliens. It's not what this means. This was caught moving through the can't read that word right now, California fires. And this was DHB0077 one day ago. And here's what he has to say.
This was caught live where this object that looks like a UFO or a missile comes flying into the frame. You can see it changes the trajectory.
It's not straight, everybody.
What is that? You know, what is going on here? With all the orbs, drones, and the stuff in the sky, the UAPs, UFOs, whatever you want to call them, this is very interesting because this thing's flying around through the smoke just like a UFO would.
So I wanted to pause that there because I do want to remind everybody here, the bill to amend Title 10 United States Code to provide the rapid acquisition of direct energy weapon systems by the Department of Defense and for other purposes. Isn't that interesting? This was in 2016, and again, your tax dollars are funding this absolute horrendous attacks on people, in my opinion. And again, the Senate, this Committee of Armed Services of the Senate literally said that since the 1960s, the Department of Defense has invested more than $6 billion. That means they've been working on direct energy science way before the 60s because they've invented $6 billion since the 60s. So they're working on this 40s and 50s, you guys. And despite that, they had a concern that despite the significant investment, the department's direct energy initiatives are not resourced at levels necessary. So even though they spent $6 billion in the 60s, it's still not resourced enough to bring it to fruition. So your tax dollars, American tax dollars, are paid for this program to be brought into fruition. So I just want to see if there's anything else that I wanted to share about that. You know, this is a scary time. I did a video just this morning on with my inner circle. You can join my inner circle at blossominnerwellness.com. You do have to join my private membership association because I am private, not in the public. And then you can click on more programs and you can join my inner circle. You can also, if you just join my PMA, private membership association, it's free. Then weekly, you're going to get an email from me and we do live calls that help ground you to stay grounded because this is a time that people are a lot of fear and anxiety going on. What I always say is keep yourself safe, have an emergency plan, have a to-go bag in your car, because this is all by design and nobody is safe around this. However, when you follow your heart and your own guidance and your own intuition, you will be safe, and the infinite creator will guide you to what is you need to be doing right now at this time in history. That is fact. There's a reason why you're here. There's a reason why all of us are here, and I believe it's because this evilness is ending, and they are freaking out, and they are throwing a temper tantrum, and they're murdering our ohana, our brothers and sisters, aunties and uncles. And it's up to it's like I was asked this morning on the inner circle call, how do we stop these attacks? And I don't know. The only thing I do know is that when we tell the universe, thank you for showing me the way of what we need to do to end these attacks, that's when some type of inspiration is going to show up in our hearts that will guide us to the next level, to what we need to do. That's when we'll meet somebody, or somebody will watch this video, because we want these attacks on our ohana, our family, to stop. You know, they want us separate. They want us focused on transgender, whatever, and all and pronouns and I don't even know what. But it doesn't matter. We're people, we're human beings, we have hearts, we breathe. We all want to be safe. We all want to feel that we matter. We want our children to be safe around the world. People want children fed, people want children safe, but we don't want all this control. And that is not what God, infinite creator, infinite intelligence of all things, planned for us when the infinite, I call it the infinite creator of love. It is a frequency of love that we can't even imagine in our human bodies, a frequency that loves us so much that it shines a sun that warms the planet every single day, and the sun never asks for anything in return. There's a poem by Rumi that actually says that. How much love is that? That's how much love, that's how loved you are. And you matter. You matter in this world. But these demons, these satanic people that worship Satan, that worship evilness, that murder our people and our children, their reign is ending because more and more of us are waking up, and more of us are seeing the light and the truth of what is going on. So please like and share this video and comment. I am reading comments, and get Great Maori Land Grab. Was it awarded a finalist in the American Book Fest competition under true crime. And you can order yours and get some for your friends and family, because in this book, I share who owns America and what the truth is about climate change and climate change, smart cities, and 15-minute cities, and carbon. All right, so greatmaorilandgrabbook.com. Please do order that copy, get your copy and share it, because that's what we need to do. We need everybody to wake up to see that the incompetence of these emergency centers being incompetent is by design. It is not a mistake that everything went wrong in Maui. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong in Maui. It wasn't a mistake that every single person in the emergency management area was off island, off island. And guess what? The mayor of LA, out of town. That's not a mistake. None of that is by accident. So I just send so much inner strength right now to LA. So I just wanted to share this video really quick with you guys and let you guys know that keep doing what it is yours to do, trusting in an inner power that's got your back. And it is going to, we have said things are going to get more challenging before they get better, but they will get better. We have to follow our inner guidance. So let's just do a prayer on that. Infinite Creator, Great Spirit of all things, you are beating our hearts and you're breathing our bodies, and there's billions of processes happening in our bodies. There's billions of things happening in the world to have the plants grow and the soil grow our food. And Great Spirit, we just know that this world is becoming a better place. We give so much gratitude for the awareness of actions we can take to stop the attack on people, that these attacks on our brothers and sisters and family are ending. And we bind those who do not value human life and freedom. We bind them with the light of truth, with the light of love and the frequency of love. We bind them that they cannot do any more harm. And those that do not value human freedom, human life and freedom are bound. And we know that those directed energy weapons that are set to harm human beings, that they don't work. And that the people who would push the button, that their hearts are turned to doing what is right. We call this forth right now, Great Spirit, that any weapons that would harm human life no longer function. We call this forth in the name of the infinite creator of love and Jeshua, who was the teacher of unconditional love. We call it forth right now. We know that legions of angels are here on the planet. We give so much gratitude for them because we are not alone in this. We are not alone. Thank you, Great Spirit. And we send so much inner strength to those right now who are under attack, whose homes are being destroyed. We call it forth that they find the support that they need in this moment. And so it is. Sending you and your ohana. So much aloha from Big Island.